Hi, I'm Bugsy and I'm a recovering addict. I'm going to be reading just for today, November 20th, 2024, Finding Fulfillment, page 338, basic text, page 89. We weren't oriented toward fulfillment. We focused on the emptiness and the worthlessness of it all. There were probably hundreds of times in our active addiction when we wished we could become someone else. We may have wished we could trade places with someone who owned a nicer car, or had a larger home, a better job, a more attractive mate, anything but what we had. So severe was our despair that we could hardly imagine anyone being in worse shape than ourselves. In recovery, we may find we are experiencing a different sort of envy. We may continue to compare our insides with others' outsides and feel as though we still don't have enough of anything. We may think everyone from the newest member to the oldest old-timer sounds better at meetings than we do. We may think that everyone else must be working a better program because they have a better car, a larger home, more money, and so on. The recovery process experienced through our 12 steps will take us from an attitude of envy and low self-esteem to a place of spiritual fulfillment and deep appreciation for what we do have. We find that we would never willingly trade places with another, for what we have discovered within ourselves is priceless. Just for today, there is much to be grateful for in my life. I will cherish the spiritual fulfillment I have found in my recovery. We've all heard the grass is greener on the other side. But have we ever, thought about watering our own grass? Not worrying about what the Joneses are doing? Because what we do see on the outside isn't always what's happening on the inside. We see it all the time in social media. Influencers, celebrities. On the outside it looks perfect, but we don't know the turmoil that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, and vice versa. We may act like everything's hunky-dory, but people don't know that maybe you're falling apart inside. It's not our job as recovering addicts to assess other people's recovery, to question whether their life is doing as well as they claim it to be. Our job is to live our own life on a day-to-day basis, one day at a time. Because if we focus so much on everybody else's recovery and sobriety and addiction, we lose sight of our own goals, of our own wants and needs. The things that we have earned and deserve and fought so long and so hard to get. And then everything that we fought for will be for naught because I'm focusing on what they're doing, what he said, what she has. When do you have time for your own enjoyment of life if you're constantly checking in on everybody else's to see if you're up there with them? Is my car better? Is my house nicer? Do I have a great job? Better than theirs, I hope. Are my kids doing wonderful in school? Is my spouse taking care of me better than theirs? What does it matter? You're not living their life. Living in recovery takes a lot of courage and a lot of work. And to just throw that all away so that you can focus on everybody else is it's a tragedy. Don't worry about if that person's a good speaker at a meeting, because it does not invalidate your experiences and your feelings and your thoughts. It just takes a lot of courage for us to say, I'm doing me. This is my life. And I know it's so easy to fall into the trend of, I have to do better than them. I need to make more money. I need to get better grades than them. And it's so easy to compare yourself to somebody else. But when you think about it, in all actuality, you can't compare yourself to anybody else because you don't know the intimate details and the ins and outs of anybody else's life but your own. Focus on your recovery. Focus on what you're doing. And stop wondering if you're better than anyone. The only person you want to be better than is the person you were yesterday. And then hope that tomorrow you can be better than who you were today. That's the only person you need to worry about. Stay in your lane. If not, people are going to honk at you. And that's embarrassing. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.